and I sure hope you can speak with the governor of New York. I yield back.
Gentleman yields. Mr. Owens.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, ranking member, and to your witnesses today. My own state of Utah has a remarkable story to share with other states and, more importantly, the federal government. They can follow the same type of success that has facilitated Utah's transit ecosystem to thrive. In fact, Utah's post-pandemic lessons are a stark contrast to the doom and gloom of some of the testimony today. Utah's Transit Authority does not run a budget deficit. Ridership is up 92% in pre-pandemic levels, expected to exceed pre-pandemic levels by next year. It has not dug itself into a hole with fiscally irresponsible, reduced fares. There are no National Guardsmen in Utah's transit because of safety, because safety is not an issue. Our riders are and feel very, very safe. The state legislature continues to make historic investments into transit. This year alone, putting $400 million into our front-runner double tracking effort in anticipation for the 2034 Salt Lake City Olympics. This is not by accident. The governor, the legislator, the city, and local officials work arm in arm with their Metropolitan Planning Committee, an organization, to anticipate transportation needs for the state and decades into the future. The Utah's Unified Transportation Plan, which has mapped out our transportation needs all the way out to 2050, works because everyone had a hand in it, including our rural partners. They are not left behind. I've said this from coming onto this committee, that Utah does it right. We collaborate, we're innovative, we think outside the box. We want to make sure we're keeping an environment that keeps our kids in Utah instead of exporting them. And if I can say one thing for the benefit of not only Utahns, but this country, let us be the model. We know how to collaborate, how to run a budget, and how to think outside the box, and take advice from innovators. So I'm going to make that big ask. Let us be the model. Ms. Maynard, in your capacity with the Regional Transportation Commission of Southern Nevada, what do your interactions with the regional metropolitan planning organizations look like, and how have you collaborated with them for the benefit of users in your transportation authority?
Thank you, Congressman. As your neighbor in the state of Nevada, you have a fabulous CEO, Jay Fox, running UTA. You do a great, we admire you from afar, I should say. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the front runner. If you could ask me that question again, my apologies.
What do your interactions with the regional metropolitan planning?
So it's interesting, we're one of the only organizations in the United States. We're also the Metropolitan Planning Organization. So literally, transit is on one floor, and you can walk down the hall, and MPO is on another floor. So the collaboration is key because we are, again, we're on the same team. We look at funding through our MPO for transit. We work collaboratively as the MPO. Of course, they're the regional planning organization for all of Southern Nevada. We are the public transit provider for all of Southern Nevada, so it works very, very well. I know that's not always the case in the United States, but I think generally speaking, the nexus there to have both the MPO and the transit system under the same roof has worked exceedingly well.
I just know we respect a mutual respect for what the state of Nevada is doing. Next one is Nevada, like Utah, has experienced rapid growth in the last 20 years, and the RTC, like UTA, is fiscally stable. What does Nevada and Utah get right that other states are missing?
Gosh, again, I think a lot of it has to do with the investment that the community, the elected officials, whether at the local level or the state level, want to make in that system. I think that, I speak on behalf of the transit systems today, and I do think there is just some amazing transit CEOs that are doing the best that they can. I think we all take it very seriously how we spend tax dollars. We are a business. We may not generate a revenue, but we need to operate like a business. And I think when you look at it that way, again, it's looking at how you can more efficiently and effectively spend those tax dollars. And certainly understanding that we have been, Utah, Arizona, Nevada, one of the fastest growing regions. It's understanding the origin and destination and where people need to be, and again, how you allocate the resources that you have.
Thank you. Let me just, as I close out, just say, I think all need to look at this as a business, return on investment, and best value to our customers. So thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Gentleman yields, Mr. Garcia.
Thank you, Chairman, and thanks to all the witnesses for being here today. I think it's important to remember the historical context of how we got here and who this impacts.